Hello, welcome to the State Room, which is your Leeds United offer Harvey Elliott.
News, yes. So Harvey Elliott, Leeds United have been approached over a deal for Liverpool cast-off star. Wish for one last chance is rejected at Liverpool. So let's get into it, shall we? This is from Team Talk by James Marshman. Leeds United approached over a deal for Liverpool cast-off as stars. Wish for one last chance is rejected. Leeds United one of five Premier League sides who have been approached over a possible deal for Harvey Elliott this summer. Team Talk can exclusively reveal, though the player's preference to earn a second chance at Liverpool has been instantly battled away by the continued presence of one man. The 23-year-old playmaker has suffered a wasted year of his career, having joined Aston Villa on loan with a view to a permanent £35 million move, but having soon been told by Unai Emery that he had no future at Villa Park. Now the question is, why have Liverpool cast him off, and why haven't Aston Villa used him? So that's something I want to talk about as well, Lee, when we finish this article. With that arrangement continuing obligation to make it permanent if he made 10 appearances, the Midland side have left Harvey Elliott kicking his heels on the sidelines as they look to restrict his game time, therefore block reaching that trigger point. So far this season, Elliott has racked up just 110 minutes of Premier League football. With Elliott due to return to Anfield this summer, but having been told he has no future with the Reds, Liverpool will seek to find a solution for the player who has just last year appeared to have had football world at his feet, and that was just last summer. Per out transfer correspondent Graham Bailey, though, has not stopped Elliott's agent asking Liverpool if there were any chance of salvation at Anfield by the way of a second chance to impress Arne Slot next season. Sadly, however, that has deemed unlikely, and with Slot due to remain in the Liverpool hot seat for a third season, with the Dutchman looking likely to hand it on to his road despite strong speculation of the sack, Elliott plea will fall on deaf ears. And this message, and the message coming out of Liverpool right now is that a move elsewhere would be in all parties' best interests. In the light of day, Bailey can reveal that Elliott's people are working on several possible moves within the Premier League. And while Leeds are among those to have been approached, long-term interest from another has now dried up. Where's that gone? Dried up. So, indeed, with Elliott seeing the Liverpool door slammed shut on him, his agency are looking for another Premier League side where the 23-year-old can reignite his career. And Bailey can confirm that Leeds United are one of the clubs that have been approached about his potential signing this summer, though the Whites are yet to decide on a move, with their major focus lying elsewhere and with the club yet to learn about Liverpool's demands over a fee. But in addition to Leeds, Elliott's people have also reached out to Brighton and Brentford over a potential move, with both clubs potentially needing larger squads to help them cope with the demands of European football should they qualify this season. Another potential, the club where Elliott first made his name as a record-breaker teenager, though their January signing of Oscar Bob from Manchester City means the Cottagers are unlikely to sanction such a move. Another likely deal comes at Newcastle. The Magpies have held a long-standing interest in Elliott and were among the clubs who considered a move last summer prior to his move to Aston Villa. However, we're told the Magpies' interest has now dried up and the player looks unlikely to be on the move to Tyneside. As the transfer window approaches and with Elliott's people actively seeking a solution, they will hope to get ahead of the curve and quickly arrange their client's next move to get his career back on track and put him back, um, put behind him the most frustrating years for him. Despite the approach to Leeds, their priorities are now likely to lie elsewhere, with the Whites allocating a vast sum of their budget on a new keeper, a new striker, and a left-sided defender to cover and compete with Pascal Struijk. With regards to the letter we exclusively revealed on Wednesday that Leeds United are confident of securing their first summer signing with a £26 million star keen on the move over the weekend, talks with the Whites. As for Leeds' move for Elliott, that possibility has already been played down by the man with close ties to Ellen Road. So it looks like we've been offered him, Lee, but it looks like Leeds United have turned it down. Now, how do you feel about that, Lee?
I'm good, but it was good, but good.
Why did you want him?
Yeah.
Why did you want him, Lee? You sell Harvey Elliott to me. Why should I? I'm Paragmarate. I've got £35 million burning a hole in my wallet. You tell me why I should go buy Harvey Elliott.
I know he's good. He's a good player.
He's got potential.
He's got a potential, yeah. But you're not getting game time at Aston Villa.
But why isn't he getting game time at Aston Villa? And why has Liverpool shut the door on him wanting a second chance? Is it a problem with Harvey Elliott? Has he got a bad attitude? Or is he just not as good as what a lot of people think he is? I think there's reasons why Unai Emery hasn't used him. Lee. He's a good manager, is Unai Emery.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and he clearly he didn't want. He told him that he hadn't got a future at Villa Park. So I'm just concerned that if we did go for him, you know, what does that entail regarding his personality? Because we all know that Parker don't mess about with people with bad personalities. Look what he did to James Spence. He got rid of him. He told that Leeds United to end his contract. He was sent back to Tottenham. So Daniel Farker don't come across as a manager where he'll bring in a play for £35 million if he's got a bad attitude. I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, like that article says, we're looking at a striker, a left back, and a goalkeeper, and somebody who can challenge Struijk for his position. Right now, I know why Farker's doing that to keep him on his keep Struijk on his toes. But if that's the case for buying all them players, bearing in mind, remember the rumor is we've only got about 100 million to spend. Yeah. To bring in Harvey Elliott, just say 35 million, that leaves 65 million to bring in 4 players. It's not enough. This is why I'm going to go for him. But I get your point. You wanted him because you like him as a player. I get that. I do. But do you think that money could be spent better elsewhere in team league?
I think so. Because he made 5 appearances for Premier League for Aston Villa.
Right. Do you want to share that screen? Do you know how to do it? If not, I'll teach you for next time. It's all about learning between now and start of season. Leave it for this. You've done it. Well done. Right, add that. There we go. Lee's more technical gifted than I am. Right, Lee, can you make that bigger? And scroll down a bit. Right, so how many appearances has he made this season?
5.
How many times has he started? What percentage does it say starting?
Start 3%.
Right, so he hasn't started many games out of that 5 then, has he?
No.
Right.
But it means about 4 minutes.
It's not a lot, is it?
No.
So you think that's why you'd like to see him get given a chance?
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? I'm gonna take that off screen. Yeah, fair enough, Lee. So it's. I just don't think we're going to spend that sort of money on a player who we don't really need at this moment in time.
No.
Now, because Liverpool have made their feelings clear that it's not in their plans, does that mean that there's a possibility that we might be able to get him for about 20 million pound? And then would you pay 20 million pound on him, Lee?
Yeah.
You know, there might be a deal to be had where we have him on loan for a season with an obligation to buy, just like Villa, and see how he gets on, and see. And if it don't work, rather than keeping him hostage like Aston Villa have done, send him back to Aston Villa if it don't back to Liverpool if it don't work out for him.
Yeah.
But maybe you're right. Maybe he just needs a break. Maybe he needs to catch a break because last season he was fantastic. He was fantastic last season.
Yeah.
You know, so it's going to be interesting, mate. It's going to be interesting. I told you, this summer transfer window, it's going to be busy. It's going to be busy for every single team involved in Premier League, existing and newly promoted.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we do you mind if we give Cookie a shout out, Lee, on 2 March show?
No.
It's been good to see you, Annie.
Yeah.
You know, and Nigel Pure Coys, he's been good to see you too. You know, can't speak highly enough of them two shows. It's your subscriber count's coming on nicely. You don't ask in chat for them, Mark. It's Cookie who tells everyone to subscribe to you, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And you're doing well, Lee. What you on now? 275.
Which no. Yeah, 275. Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and this is why I've been saying for the past so many weeks, you're becoming a bit of a YouTube superstar, mate. You're becoming a little bit of a YouTube superstar.
Yeah.
You know, you were on with Brian Daigle this morning, weren't you? You don't say a lot, but you listen and you absorb it all in what people are saying. And it's good that you're you know, you're wanting to learn about other clubs as well, mate. It's really good. It's really good that you're willing to learn about other clubs.
Yeah.
Sorry for going off topic, but Leeds United now are safe, aren't they? I think so, personally. 40 points we're on now.
Pony tables. Yeah, 40 points there.
Yeah. Who do you think is going to go down? Who do you think is going to join Wolves and Burnley? I'm going to ask you this every week.
I think it'd probably West Ham.
You think Tottenham will survive?
Yes.
Tottenham have got a winnable game this Saturday. I know it's away at Wolves, but it's a winnable game. Whereas West Ham play Everton, who were fighting for Europe. So
yeah,
this could be the week where Tottenham climb out of relegation and West Ham drop into it. I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to go right down to the final wire. Honestly, I think it's going to go down to us playing West Ham.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who's Tottenham got last game of the season.
I think Everton. I think.
Is it Everton? I think you're right, mate. I think you're right. So Leeds have got Tottenham coming up and West Ham. We can have a big say on which team goes down and which team stays up. Yeah, they've got Everton final game week, final game of the season. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, Lee. Really interesting what happens. But yes, so getting back to Leeds United, you'd be happy if we signed Harvey Elliott for 20 million. You'd go for it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Got anything else you want to say before we start wrapping up?
It's currently worth 2 million in the market.
This is why I'm saying about £20 million.
Yeah.
Because we're taking a risk on him with his attitude and everything else. if it is that reason why he's not getting picked for Aston Villa, or if there's more to it, we can only speculate at the moment, can't we?
Because I know he's come off the bench about 4 times. I know he's come off the bench against in Champions League.
Right,
And he's not in the squad against. He's not come off for about in starting. You're not starting Premier League.
right. So he hasn't played a single Premier League game, then, has he?
No.
Fair enough. There must be a reason why, though. There's got to be, and a reason why his agents are and Liverpool are trying to approach clubs to take him off their hands.
But apparently he's come off the bench about 3 times in the Premier League.
Right. So he hasn't started a Premier League game, but come off at bench 3 times.
Is that what? No, it's that one. Start one game. Actually, 2 games in the Premier League.
Who against?
Newcastle we lost 4-0. It was 60 minutes in. And he played 2 minutes for against Wolves.
Right. Yeah. It's dangerous to get him in the league. It really is. I can't. There must be a reason why he's not playing. So we'll see what happens. Watch this space, guys. Lee will keep me up to date. He tells me he comes running in to tell me if there's any news on transfers. And if it's worth talking about, we talk about it, don't we?
Yeah.
Right. Well, got else you want to say?
No.
Right. Well, do you want to?
Thank you for watching this day from.
And you also want to thank everybody for.
Thank you for subscribing to our channel.
Yeah, thank you everybody, much appreciated. Look after yourselves. It's a goodbye from me.
And goodbye for me.
Take care, look after yourself. See you all soon. Bye bye.